How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video, coming at you with something new today. Spin Master started a PlayStation line, and I haven't played this game yet because I don't have a PlayStation, but this game is on my list, just like Uncharted 4 and all the Spider-Man games. Hopefully they make Nathan Drake in Uncharted. But today we have ALOY from Horizon, is it Forbidden West? Yeah, in Forbidden West instead of Zero Dawn, which was the first one. This is the second one. She's the main character. So yeah, I don't know much about the game because I don't want any spoilers. I just know that she's the main character and she's like the robo dinosaurs and all that stuff. So yeah, with all that being said, let's take a closer look at the box and we'll get this bad girl open. Taking a look at the front of the box, you can see it is PlayStation branded, and then of course we get a render of the figure and some artwork, and of course the name down there, Horizon Forbidden West, and then ALOY, and it says she has 42 points of articulation. On the side, I believe the cover, or that is the cover of the game, and then it has the PlayStation branding down there. Then on the back we get another shot of the artwork of ALOY, and then we do get a blurb, fortunately. The main protagonist of Horizon, ALOY, is curious, determined, and intent on uncovering the mysteries of the world. Shunned by her own tribe since birth, she has learned to harness her agility, cunning, and deadly aim to hunt the machines and survive in the unforgiving wilds. On this side, we get another render of the figure with all of the accessories. Top of the box, nothing. Bottom of the box, mostly nothing. And with all that being said, let's get this bad girl open. There's a lot of tape on this thing, so I'm probably just going to cut it down there at the bottom. So there's actually more to the box once you get that sleeve off. It's like very nice artwork, like the game cover, I believe. And look at that shot of ALOY on the back. That was really cool. And I think, spoiler alert, but I think the big secret in the game is that it's like a post-apocalyptic future, and that's like the big twist. But yeah, there's like a Golden Gate Bridge or something. But there's more tape on the side there. And then I believe that opens. And yeah, there's ALOY and all of her accessories. Here is our Spin Master ALOY. I don't know how to pronounce her name, out of the box. As you can see, she is really detailed. We've got lots of paintwork on there, and her like fur-lined clothing and like stitched with beads and all that stuff. And you know, she's got the beads in her hair. Her face sculpt is really nice. You know, it's all really detailed and sculpted really well. I'm really impressed with this figure. The only thing I'm disappointed in is that she has single elbows and there are pins in the knees. But for Spin Master's first foray into 6-inch, this is pretty wild. Like, this is like a premium figure, and I know they charged like 50 bucks for this one, but the Kratos one is cheaper. And if the quality is just as good, that's pretty impressive. They are a little undersized in my opinion. Like 6-inch scale to me is like Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe, but that's because they move the scale upwards. She's more in scale with like SH Figure Arts or something like that. I mean, we'll go over the comparisons, but I am really impressed with this figure. She looks really cool, and she comes with a lot of cool accessories. Here's another shot of her standing up instead of crouched down. I haven't even gotten into her accessories yet, but you can see, like I said, all that detail in from the top of her head down to the bottom of her toes. The paint is nice and the details are really cool. And I'm not familiar with the game, but I really want to play it, and I'm gonna get a PlayStation 5 as soon as I can so I can play this game and others. But it's really cool that we're finally getting like a premium PlayStation figures line, because that means they could make, of course they're already making Kratos, but they can make like Nathan Drake, Jak and Daxter, Spyro, whatever. They can do Killzone. I don't care. Just give me the stuff I want, and everyone else can have the stuff they want to. Checking out her height, she stands at about 5 3/4 inches, so just under 6 inches. Going over the articulation, turn the light up for that part. Starting at the top of her head, she goes forward. Oh, well, I actually just took it off of the peg, and then her hair flew off. So let me start at the hair, actually, because the hair is articulated, and that's why it flew off. But it's got ball pegs on the hair, and then her neck and head are, of course, separate pieces, so they are articulated separately as well. And there's that head sculpt, which is really nice once again. So there's the head articulation. It's all in the head. And these are even articulated as well. It's crazy. I lost another one. And while I appreciate what they were doing with the hair articulation, I think it's just too much because her hair constantly be falling out. So that's a gripe there. Shoulders come up 90 degrees. We do get a cut at the bicep and single elbows. There is a peg at the, well, a joint at the wrist. So not a whole lot of movement at the wrist, but that's what swappable hands are for. She goes back pretty far. That far back, actually. Forward just as far as well. and we do get a cut in the ball peg there. It's a ball in the torso. Legs come up that far to the front, that far to the side, to the back that far. They are double knees, and she can kick her own butt quite easily. We do get a thigh cut, rockers, and we get toe articulation. So the articulation is really cool. It's all there. You can't really ask for much more other than maybe double elbows and drop down hips. And I don't know if there's butterfly joints in there. There are small butterfly joints in there as well. So yeah, just really drop down hips and double elbows would be the main thing. And maybe Kratos will have double elbows. I don't know, but I digress. Let's check out her accessories. Because they're presented so nicely before I take them out and put them on her and stuff, we will check them out in the tray. You can see she comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different face plates, and they are really detailed. Like, look at the detail on those. Those are insane. Like, how did they do this for like being this for their first 6-inch figure? And then of course we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 alternate hands. We get some fists, some gripping hands, and some trigger hands or bow and arrow hands because she doesn't have any guns. Speaking of bow and arrows, we get a really nice detailed bow, which it looks like it's made out of metal and horns and scraps and all that stuff. Same with her spear thingy and the arrow, and then of course we get a quiver as well. And I'm sure you can port the quiver and all that stuff onto her, but let's get these out of here and get some accessories on Alloy. So I was wondering how the quiver goes on her back, and it doesn't go on her back. There's a peg here for something, but it goes on her side right there. So she's got her quiver of arrows, and then here's a more detailed look at that spear thingy. It does have a lot of paint and a lot of detail, lots of different colors, so I'm sure that's one of her weapons. Obviously, I don't know nothing about it though. The bow is really cool, lots of detail on that as well, but the string is like nylon rubber, so you can actually pull it back and probably shoot the arrow, which is right here, which also has some nice paint and detail. All of these are really nicely painted accessories. And then here's all the hands right here. I know we already went over them, but I'm going to swap them out here so she can actually hold her stuff. So I discovered what the peg is for. It's for her bow. So you could put the bow on her back, because I'm assuming, well, where did the peg go? There it is. I'm assuming that's how she carries it in the game, but you just kind of put it on there. And yeah, I did it upside down, and then faceplate right there, so you can see she doesn't have a face on. I took her face off, but we have one of the other swappable plates, and it's just like, you know, an import SH Figure Arts. You just kind of line it up with the face itself, well, maybe, and then it's supposed to just pop right on there. But of course, it's giving me difficulty. There we go, I did it. So it just pops right on, and then you've got a different face, bunch of different face plates. She's so cool. But yeah, there's some of the accessories. Let's get into comparison. By the way, you can also peg the spear thingy on her back as well. So if you want her to hold the bow and arrow, which I'm probably going to do, she can do that as well. And then one last thing, here she is holding her bow and arrow, so you can get that arrow notched, and you can have her holding it. You can even have her draw back and shoot it if you want, but I don't want to lose it. So first of all, here she is with some other PlayStation character figures. Here she is with NECA, Nathan Drake, and Kratos. And the Spin Master Kratos is coming next month, I believe. But how things have been going, I'm sure he'll be here next week. For more gaming stuff, here she is with Master Chief and Chun-Li. And I'd say, like I said, she's slightly undersized, but you could fudge it and have her be next to Master Chief if you wanted, because Master Chief is like 7'2" in his armor. He's like a huge guy. A huge freaking guy. For some Power Rangers Lightning Collection, here she is with Ryu and Chun-Li in their morphed forms. Some Action Force with Pandora and the White Dragon. Here she is with some SH Figure Arts, who she mostly scales perfectly with. Like, you could say that these are true 112, just like SH Figure Arts. Here she is with Moth X Harley Quinn and Epic Hex Gladiator Skeleton. And lastly, here she is with Loose Collector Red Sonja and Cosmic Legion Zirian Spire. So yeah. Oh wait, no, one more. Lastly, here she is with Marvel Legends Hawkeye and Mezco Spider-Man. So with all that being said, y'all, I will say that the Spin Master's Alloy from Horizon Forbidden West is totally worth it, because she's totally worth it to me. I mean, blown away by that this is their fourth 6-inch figure. Like, wow, you guys did a great job. There's a lot of cool accessories. Posability is great. The accessories all look really good, and she can hold them. They all fit on there. So no complaints by me. And if you guys have no complaints about this video, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already done it at this point, because you should have if you're already here. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. Of course, comment down below. Let me know if you're picking up this figure, if you played the game, because I really want to play it, but don't spoil anything. How your day is going, let me know. And of course, check out my Patreon, which is $1 a month, and also check out my Mezco Spider-Man video, because we are doing a giveaway at 5K subs. I know we're not close to there yet, but we'll get there before you know it. So I wanted to give y'all an opportunity to get something from me like I did before with the Lunar Wolf Ranger. So check out my 5K sub video, Patreon, like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. Mwah.